it's working, keep doing more of it. If it's not, throw it away.
Never throw things away. Put it nicely, treat it nicely, put it in a folder and put that away a little bit. Don't put it in the garbage. Oh my gosh. So dramatic. I love it. You're my cup of tea.
It's Coffee Social, the podcast all about social media and business. And now, here are your hosts, Jonathan Howard and Mimi Langley.
And hi, Jonathan Howard.
Hi, Mimi Langley. How are you?
I am so stinking excited. It is episode 1.
Episode 1, numero uno.
Yeah, we have to be very dramatic when we say 1.
It is episode 1.
Well, don't scare people, Jonathan.
Okay, I won't. I'll try not to.
Do you have your coffee?
I have my coffee.
Let's cheers, everyone, for a great season ahead. Cheers
for a
everybody.
great season.
Cheers, cheers. And pay attention if you're watching the YouTube channel. Pay attention to the bottom sticker.
You have a Target sticker on the bottom of... Never mind.
I had to. We love Target here. Although my background is from Walmart. Thank you, Walmart.
Mine are Le Creuset.
Of course, yours is Le Creuset. Jonathan, I'm so excited. Today's episode is something that we can always keep talking about, right? This is advice that we would give to people who are new to entrepreneurship, that are thinking about starting a business, whether it's a side hustle or they want to go full time into it. So I know you have a lot of experience as well as myself. I have to toot my own horn. So
That's right.
I'm excited. I want you to real quickly, though, you have a really powerful story. Do you want to just tell us real quickly, like how you got set up?
I'll tell you the story, but Mimi, you have to introduce yourself first.
Oh,
Like, who are you?
Tip number 1, introduce yourself always. Hey, everyone. I'm Mimi Langley. I teach women in business how to use social audio, how to moderate, how to host rooms on social audio. That includes LinkedIn audio and Clubhouse. So that platform, social audio itself, can definitely grow your business. What about you, Jonathan Howard?
Absolutely. Well, my name is Jonathan Howard. I'm the owner of Success on Social. And what I do is I help successful female coaches tell their story online through short form video, building the toolkit out and gaining the confidence they need so that they can build their tribe and actually change the world with their story. That's what I love to help people do, is change the world. So, hey, there I am. So
There you are.
There I am. I don't know. I'm weird. I can't help you.
I'm weird too. Who's
That's
weird?
why-
Let us know in the comments. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Also, let us know what coffee you're drinking, because what coffee are you drinking?
Honestly, I have no idea. My husband, we have a 12-cup coffee brewer. My husband brewed it, so I'm not sure what he chose. What about you?
I'm having cold brew, very sweet cold brew. Yeah,
Sweet. You don't like sweet?
I like sweet. I put a little too much sugar in it, though.
Oh my gosh, Jonathan Howard likes sweet coffee and he has sugar.
I guess I'm starting with the start where you are story.
Yeah.
So it's really about, taking action. We always have to be willing to take the action. So when I, there was a whole series of events. I used to work for a company that ran college bookstores, lots of college bookstores. And I was there for 18 years. And over the course of time, the writing was on the wall. I wasn't going to be able to stay. So one Black Friday, I'd rush back to get back to the store, and my regional manager showed up, didn't know he was coming. And I was like, oh, this isn't good news. And, the proceedings and everything. So I was like, hey, I'm good. I'm done. And I walked out the door. But the thing is, I lived right over, like literally the store was one level and my apartment was right above. So I wasn't going to let them win, 1. And 2, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I needed to do something because I needed to have a job. I recently divorced and all these things. I needed to have a job. So I walked down to the business office in D.C., right past the store where I used to work. And I went and I got my LLC. I had no idea what I was going to call my business. I was just like, JRH Graphics. I now do business under another name. But yeah, it's like, it was crazy. I went and then I walked back that same day with my business license right past the store. And I started working on social media, helping people with their social media. I could have collected unemployment for a month and thought about it, but I just took action.
Jonathan,
So
you know
that's
what's so
our first
crazy? Right. Well, take action for sure. But real quick, when you were pretending like you were, well, not pretending because you actually did it, but you were walking past the store window with your little paper. I was thinking of Good Will Hunting when he like puts the paper up to the window and he's like, how about them apples? Anyways.
Yeah. How about them apples? Yeah.
But seriously,
that's kind of what I was thinking.
Well, take action. And I'm so happy you did. You didn't sit on it for 5 months. Like literally, you're like, I'm doing this. It's time.
Yep.
I love that.
And it had to be time. It had to be time. I mean, there was an opening in the marketplace that I had identified like a little bit earlier, a couple months prior. And I was like, I have to, and I was going to wait on it. And it was silly to wait on it. So
I love that.
Jump right in.
And it's not a problem, but I have come across that. And for myself as well, where we'll just delay and delay and delay because we're trying to find the perfect time to do something. So I love that you just did it. It was the perfect time. I love it.
Jump right in. Got it.
Well, let's jump in. So we talked about just taking action, just doing it. If you have an idea for something, like who cares if it's messy, just take messy action. I think that's like one of your favorite lines to say, Jonathan.
One of my favorite lines. And, posted is better than perfect. Take messy action. Just do the thing.
Right.
I'll try my best not to curse.
Well, we all have a day number 1. Like your day 50 is not going to look like your day number 1. I mean, look at us doing this podcast. We have no idea what we're doing.
Day 1. It's not really day 1. This is our 15th take of the first episode. No.
Stop. Don't tell people that. Okay, it's our day 1. But seriously, though, like wait till we're in season 10. We're going to look back at season 1 and be like, what were we doing? But
what the hell were we doing?
But it clearly got us to season 10, which is the whole point of this, of the whole point of taking action. So I love that.
Absolutely. But this is a different chapter in our experience. This is something new that we're doing. This is our chapter 1 here. But obviously, we've got a lot of other chapters in business. So, if you were just starting in business and you're just starting a podcast, your chapter 1 would look different than my chapter 1.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh. I love that. Okay, I want to give a piece of advice, Jonathan, other than just taking messy action, just doing the thing. And that is for me, like, don't think that you have to pay for everything, okay? Like, you can run a business, I want to say almost for free. There's so many services out there that will let you, use them for free, at least the beginning tier, right? Like, if you want to do email, like you want to send emails to people, right? Like MailChimp is an example. You can do that for free. I mean, Canva. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about Canva for a second?
Canva is an incredible tool that you pay, if you pay their level that they have, it's like $12, and you can make so much money off of Canva.
So much money. Oh my gosh. We said that at the same time. I mean, seriously though, but even I have the free version of Canva. Okay. And I have been able to create so many digital products just with the free. So, and then the other thing too with free, like before you jump in and pay a $500, pay for a $500 course, you can go and use YouTube or Google, right, Jonathan?
Oh yeah. This is the thing, guys, like why spend money? And this is me. I sell courses. I help people do things. I coach people. But if you're starting and you want to get to that next level, there's no proof that you taking a free course on YouTube or you're taking my course that costs $5,000. You don't know if it's going to work for you. You won't know until you try. So why not try the one that's free? And then if that doesn't work, pay $5,000.
I mean, seriously, like there's a lot of good stuff on YouTube. People are like willingly giving it away for free, so I love that. Can we talk about equipment real quick and then we'll move on to our last piece of advice? But equipment, like what can I do? If I want to make a good video, Jonathan, what do I need? Do I need to go and buy all the things at the store at Best Buy?
No, you need your face and your phone, period. That's all you need is your face and your phone. Your phone has a good enough camera on it that you're going to be able to take the video that you need. And you know what? If it's today here in New York, it's kind of a partly cloudy, mostly cloudy day. That's perfect for shooting video. Perfect. You want that dappled sunlight. It softens everything. It makes you look younger. It makes you look sun-kissed. It's perfect. That's the kind of light you want. So why buy Exactly. Why buy ring lights? Don't buy ring lights, by the way.
Ring light, you can sponsor Coffee Social at any time. Okay. I had to do that, Jonathan. I had to because I know you love ring lights. Okay, Jonathan, I love that. Natural lighting. Literally, I'm using my camera on my computer to do the recording for this podcast. I mean, honestly, you can start with what you have. Start where you are. Last piece of advice before we wrap up the episode, Jonathan, because we try to keep these short, right? Enough for you guys to digest what we're saying. We'll be back with more, though. There's definitely going to be a part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10,000.
Yeah. 10,000. Yeah, probably about that, right?
Time commitment. What do you have to say about time commitment, Jonathan?
That's a really good question. So if you need to commit to what you can do. Consistency is really important. I know we're going to talk about this in a future episode. Consistency is really important. So if you can commit to creating content for an hour a week, then commit to creating content that hour a week and no more. And if that's only these 2 pieces or these platforms or this one podcast, then that's what you're able to do and commit to. Don't kill yourself trying to do more, because that's where the burnout happens. And that's where people lose their business. It's really because you don't know what to do. You're spinning. I call it the hamster wheel of content. You're never going to get off of it if you keep doing it like that.
It's so true. And it's so easy to get sucked into the hamster wheel of content, right? Like, because, you hear these, I don't want to say big wigs or whatever, but you hear so many people saying, oh, you have to be on here and here and here and here and here to be successful. And that's not necessarily true.
It's not necessarily true. If you want, and I always use this number because it's based on the 1,000 true fans concept. But if you have 100 of those 1,000 true fans when you're starting your business, you're in really good shape. Like really good shape. Because those 1,000 people, they know people. They're going to start recommending you. They're going to start to trust you. And that starts to magnify and grow. And you'll get your 1,000 true fans. You need your 100 people. But they're your hardcore, like, not diehard, not going anywhere kind of fans. But you'll find them.
Yeah. And we don't want that number to scare you. I mean, because guys, it takes work. It takes work. All right. And it's not an easy road.
But there are 2 billion people on Instagram. You'll find your 100.
Did you see how, if you guys are watching the YouTube channel, hi everyone, subscribe. But did you see how Jonathan got like really close to the camera to tell you guys
really close to there's 2 billion people on Instagram.
Well, we're going to talk about Instagram in a future episode. I think we have one in season 1 that we're going to talk about Instagram. So, but yeah, don't let the numbers scare you. Literally show up, continuously show up and do your thing. Pick a couple platforms. We're actually even going to have an episode about platform choosing. So yeah, Jonathan.
A lot of episodes coming up.
I mean, so good. So many good things. But at the end of the day, we want you guys to just do your thing. Remember, just start, put things out there, see what works, see what doesn't. So, Jonathan, are we ready to wrap up? I know it's a lot to put in, but I feel like we did a good job.
Yeah, I think, I just want to highlight one more thing that you said, which is put stuff out there and then test it and see how it works. Because you'll never know until you try it. And my platform and what I teach and what Mimi teaches and all of that, things are different for each and every audience because each and every audience is different. Your people aren't my people, aren't, well, hopefully there are people for this podcast, but separately, they're not the same people necessarily.
Well, yes. And Jonathan, the other thing too is it's like, I think the more you take action and the more you show up, you're going to get clarity on who you're actually trying to serve. Like, who is my audience? So again, going back to just take action.
Take action, do things, and then measure what's working. If it's working, keep doing more of it. If it's not, throw it away. Even if somebody says you have to do this, they don't know your business.
Ooh.
Chuck that shit.
Well, we can say S-H-I-T. Oh my gosh, I couldn't even spell for a second there. How do you spell S-H-I-T? But Jonathan, we never throw things away. Put it nicely, treat it nicely, put it in a folder and put that away a little bit. Don't put it in the garbage. Oh my gosh. So dramatic. I love it. You're my cup of tea. All right, Jonathan. So real quick, since we are wrapping up this first episode, make sure you guys check out all the other episodes that we have on our podcast page. Anywhere you listen. Wait, no, I'm going to let you do that line.
Oh, this is my favorite line that I've always wanted to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys can make sure that you subscribe to this podcast anywhere that you listen to your podcasts, Apple, Google, anywhere. And also,
You're so funny.
make sure if you enjoyed any of these episodes to give us a 5-star rating on the platform, especially Mimi. She loves stars. She is a star.
And I love 5 of
telling you
them. Thank you so much. I love 5 of them. You'll get my autograph later, Jonathan. And also, if you're watching the YouTube channel, or maybe you're not, you didn't even know we had one. We're on YouTube, you guys. Coffee Social. We'll put all of the details in the description. Make sure you subscribe and give us thumbs up on the videos. And then we will leave you with this question. This is the most important question to ask yourself every single episode that you listen to on Coffee Social. Do you want me to do it, or you want to do it?
For this one. Oh. No, you have to start.
Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. We've been practicing. The most important question is, are you Team Mimi or
Team Jonathan? Obviously.
That was my witch laugh. Cheers, guys.
noticed.
Team Mimi.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys. Bye, Jonathan Howard.
Bye, Team Jonathan.
Team Mimi.
I can see